y'all, and welcome back to Faith, Family, and Fun Reviews. If you're new here on this channel, I share with you delightful, family-friendly, and faith-based movies and television shows. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our special feature today, which is titled Shadrach. Y'all know we've been reviewing this season thus far. We're in season 1. That's the only season they have available as of right now. With that being said, definitely keep this series in your prayers because we want more seasons, obviously, okay? And so we're on episode 5, and let me tell y'all what this episode is about. Unexpected things happen when the girls go camping for Graham's birthday. At home, things get out of hand when the guys decide to let the animals in the house to stage a funny picture. Now, friends, this was so cute, so delightful. I really did enjoy this. This weekend is Graham's birthday. As y'all know, like I said about her character, pretty soft-spoken, gentle, kind, not about herself, the matriarch of the family, mostly putting everybody else first, and this is her day, her time. And you can tell at the beginning of the episode, she feels like number one, her husband finds some old pictures in the garbage that she threw away, and she asked him to take out the trash. So it is like, okay, y'all give me 1 minute. Okay, y'all, I am back. Y'all had to look out for my cat, all right? But yes, at the beginning of this episode, Graham asked her husband to take out the trash, and he discovers a few pictures from their past in there, and that, I guess, struck something inside of him and lets him know that something is going on more with his wife than her birthday. Is something going on there. So as much as he tried to search for answers with her, like, she pretty much brushes him off, and she's like, okay, she's fine. And her and the girls, her daughter Rose and her granddaughter Anna, get together, as well as with her best friend, and decide to go camping for her birthday. She decides that's what she wants more than anything, is to go camping, and the guys are going to be at home, okay, doing whatever they decide to do. And so that was so cute to go with the ladies here to camping. And during this camping trip, not only does it brings the girls closer, but it also helps Graham like really be able to open up to her daughter Rose. And you can tell they always been close, but like Rose admitted in this episode that she wished that she would have known what she knows now as a kid, because like we know when you're kids, you don't really understand your parents' side of things or your guardian side of things. They hide most of that from the children to protect them, obviously, because a child should, be able to enjoy being a child. And Rose just wished that she would have known the pain that her mom have gone through with having lost, multiple children. Because she always wanted to give Rose a little brother or sister, and that didn't happen. Obviously, that wasn't, in the cards for them. And Rose just wished when she was younger that she could have been more of a support for her mom at that time. But of course, she didn't understand, the amount of trauma that took place during that time. And she got to express that, during this camping trip with her mom. And that was just so wonderful, just to kind of be there, with them, to see them grow closer and to be able to express certain things that you didn't get to express when you were a kid, and to be the support that you knew that your mom would have needed back then, and you got that opportunity to be that now. And I just thought that was so precious and beautiful, and just really open your eyes up to being the best that God has called you to be in the times that we're living in, for whoever God has placed in your life, whether that is an elderly parent or, grandparent or younger children or whatever it is, that you got going on. I felt like this was such a reminder that while you've been given the time, you are alive, you're above ground. That is so much stuff that you can, accomplish and be for other people in your life, whether they're people or strangers. Just being a light and being a comfort and being somewhat, of a healer for other people, allowing Christ to, use you in that way. And I just felt so like really good, just smiling from ear to ear to be in that moment that Rose shared with with Graham's here in this episode. And on the other end, you got the guys, hanging out, trying to get into something. And Michael, the young kid in this episode, decided that it would be really cool to take funny pictures and send to the girls later, and they get into all of this little disaster and chaos that happens. But it just reminds us that, when your intentions are right and God is in the midst, and yeah, your intentions are are definitely right, like I said, that God will work it out for your good. And he does that in this episode with the guys. It was like a total disaster. They were just making a mess of things, having the right heart. And then God just stepped in and it just turned out to be so much more beautiful. And Grounds at the end of the episode was so pleased and so surprised and happy that she just got the birthday that she never thought that she would get, So it was such a beautiful episode. And like I said, that's one of the things that I like about Shadrach, that everything in here thus far, even the chaos, it is so like not the chaos that most people are dealing with, as far as what the world shows us, like the drama, the wretchedness, all that kind of stuff. Like it has to be terrible, trauma happening for people to enjoy shows, for most people. And I like that this show proves to us, for those of us who don't want that in our lives, don't want that trickling in our lives, that we can have like amazing things happen, that good stuff can be really, really good and entertaining and fun, but at the same time edifies us as well. And that's what Shadrach is showing us. I love this show thus far, and like I said, keep it in your prayers because we just need more and more of it. But before I leave y'all for this morning well, evening, because y'all gonna be seeing this in the evening, we're gonna go ahead and get into our scripture, which will be coming out of Romans 8:28, and it reads, "And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are the called according to his purpose." So that's all I have for y'all for this video. Please remember to leave your thoughts, your prayers, your overall take in the comment section below, because I do read them all and I enjoy hearing from you. Also, I have been doing my best to go live a little bit more. Most of you probably don't catch them or have not been catching them for whatever reason, because it's usually probably like in the early morning hours, just something to just get you going, get you encouraged with your day. But at the same time, we are talking movies, television shows, whatever that I may have been reviewing. Like this one this morning, we were talking about Hope's Journey. That is also another show on Great American Purebloods. So we was on episode 3 talking about that and tying that into friendships, the value of friendships, So it's a lot of good stuff, we're doing in our lives, just talking about things that would encourage you along with the show, pulling from those life lessons from these TV series that we're reviewing. So y'all tune into that, look out for that, or check out the replays, because yeah, it's really, really fun. I promise you're going to be encouraged, right? So until next time, may the Lord bless and keep you both now and forevermore.